Yo, what's up? What's going on? Cater here on a beautiful day, my friend. So let's see if I can see if anybody sees me live. Can anybody sees this thing? What's going on, guys? The question today is how do I make it happen? How do I make money online? That's the question a lot of people want to know. Cater, where do I start? How do I make money online? How do I make it happen? People hit me up all the time. And you know what? I want to talk about this today. I want to talk about how to make it happen. So what's going on? If you're watching me live, let me know. Let me know you can see me. Comment below what's going on in your life. What you up to today. Today's been a crazy day for me. Been working hard, making stuff happen. Had a few conversations on the phone that got me to start speaking on this matter, on how to make stuff happen for yourself, your family, how to crush it. You know, we all started at the same place, at the same time. A couple of friends hit me up and say, hey, Cater, man, I really want to make this stuff happen. I'm tired of working at my job. I know I got a bigger vision. I must have a bigger purpose. Hell no way that you must tell me that my whole life existence, my whole purpose of life was to be doing what I'm doing right now forever. No way. So I don't know if you ever feel that way or if you're feeling the same way. Let's talk about it. How? Where do I start? How do I start? You know, the skill is the most important things that you're going to have. You're going to have to learn. No one can give that to you, man. Nobody can ever give this skill set to you. What's up, Lisa? How you doing, my friend? All right, awesome. So how do I start, guys? Here's what I recommend to one of my friends who actually asked me today and called me up. And if you're a content provider, if you're already on social media, you're actually creating content, you know, people coming to your Facebook, you're putting stuff out there, you're into music, you're into modeling, you already have some type of skill set. If you have some type of skill set, you need to learn how to monetize. You already have something. I see a lot of people posting on Facebook. You're already providing content. But I promise you there's people who's making money with the content being provided. So if you're on Facebook, Facebook is already making money with you actually going on Facebook and putting your content out there, giving your data. Because as a marketer, me personally as a marketer, I buy data all the time from Facebook. And that's why I pay for my ads. Because I'm getting data that you put out there by yourself. So if you like a certain type of media, if you like a certain type of product, Facebook let me know what you like. So as a marketer, as a seller, I can actually go out there and target you because of the fact that you're providing content. So if you're a content provider, you're already doing stuff on social media, wouldn't it be a great thing for you to learn how to monetize the content? That's the number one key. If you already have a passion, a purpose, you're already sharing something about the stuff that you in love with, you need to learn how to monetize it. And you know, the question she asked me, I looked at some of the stuff that she's been providing. She loves modeling. She's into, you know, clothing and all that good stuff. So my advice to her, if you into something already, you into cooking, eating healthy, working out, clothing, all the stuff, why aren't you sharing it with other people and build a medium, build a following through that? And you might say, hey, Cater, how am I going to make the money? Yeah, we all want to make the money, but if you create the following, you're going to be able to monetize it. YouTube. You can actually go on YouTube and start talking about the stuff that you know how to do. If you're parents, you know how to take care of your child, create a YouTube channel and start talking about this stuff. YouTube has been one of the easiest way for people to actually monetize because people don't actually have to buy your product on YouTube in order for you to monetize the channel. You could do that with Google Ads, which is easy. I believe anybody can make money online if you truly want to. Anyone. So what's going on? Who's watching live? I'm going to share a couple of key points with you right now. Maybe that might open your eyes. Maybe you might get a little pointer and something goes click and you get it and you go make it happen. So who's watching live and where you guys are watching from? Who's watching live and where are you guys watching from? Who's watching live right now and where are you watching from? Comment below, let me know. Where you guys watching from? So that's one thing that I was speaking about to her today, is to actually be able to monetize yourself. Start on providing value. YouTube allow you to do that. London in the house. Awesome. South Carolina in the house. Maryland in the house. All right. So we having people all over. Wisconsin. Awesome. Awesome. So if you know how to do one thing, if you know how to do certain things, you should open a YouTube account and start talking about the stuff that you love how to do. Well, if you love watching shows, I love watching Game of Thrones. That's a TV show that I watch. You can literally go and make reviews about Game of Thrones on YouTube and start getting massive views because people love this stuff. So many other people love the show, they're going to start watching your videos, which is going to turn you into subscribers. People start subscribing to your channel, right? And they start getting notified every time you actually make a video. They get notified, they start watching your stuff. You can literally monetize your video page with Google AdSense, which is Google but YouTube. So they're gonna pay you based on the ad. Now it's not gonna be huge money where it's gonna make you a bunch of money in the beginning, but that's how you can get started. That's one way you can get started. How, where? That's one way I just give you. You can really literally open a YouTube channel and start vlogging. If you into this whole lifestyle, you like to help people, show people how you live, and show people how to take care of their kids, take care of their body. If you're into juicing, taking care of yourself, let people know and then monetize that. That's one way you can get started. And then in the future, you can start learning how to create a funnel. You know, how to create, how to sell a product in the back end, how to send people to your website, how to have a website to start having people going there. But what I want you to understand is that nothing is going to happen by itself. You got to take some type of action. What's going on, Mr. Brian Fryer? Mr. Coach Brian. Yo, check out Coach Brian. He's amazing. I love your content. Bro, can you get into Hussey? Hussey, Australia in the house. Awesome, awesome. So yeah, guys, that's one way you can get started. What you must realize, you must focus on skill set, because what's gonna happen, guys? I was having another conversation with an individual today, and what we were speaking about is, how do I flip my money? Let's say you have $20,000 in your hands. How do you flip it? The money is not the problem. Anyone can go out there and find some money. You can go to the bank and borrow some money. You can go to your friend and borrow some money. Somewhere, somehow, you can come up with a capital. Now, coming up with a capital does not set you. Why? Because you don't have the skill set. Now, if you come up with some type of capital, and now you know how to turn 10K into 100K, now you're in business. That's why you can never run away from the skill set. Money's never going to give you that, right? Money will only propel you. Money will only help you get what you want, but you always need to get the skill set, because once you get the skill set, you can always flip that money. And all it is the skill set, and it values in different arena. So it's the same thing. If I have 20K in my hands and I know someone who know how to flip houses, they can flip a house from, spending 50K in it and make a profit of, another 40K by flipping the houses, fix it, and sell it back. If that person been doing this stuff for the last 10 years and they very skillful into it, they can take a 10K and change it into a 50K profit. Why? Because they've been skilled in that. Same thing with internet marketing, guys. If you gain some type of skill, you understand how to flip your money, it will end up making you more money. It ended up making you more money, but you have to focus on the skill set. You have to have a routine. You have to understand how to do things. So that's why I'm saying start with what you already know. That's one way you can get started. Start with your passion. If you already have a passion, start there. Start making a difference in other people's lives. Start sharing with other people how what you got, how that's going to help them change their lives. Whatever you know how to do, that's going to help them change their lives. My wife started a little while back on a hair care journey. And there's so many people who watch those videos, because they looking to see how they can grow their hair in different products. Just think about, what do I already know? What are you passionate about or have interest in? And then consistency. Do it consistently. If you're gonna do it weekly, do it every week so that you can start building a following and then monetize. That's the easiest way to monetize without spending money. All you're doing is spending energy. Whether you're gonna put a video together for 5 minutes, YouTube is powerful. If you understand how to use it for ranking, you can start cracking up some income. All right, so hopefully that gives you some insight on where do I start. Okay, Cater, I want to make money online. Where do I start? Another place you can start, get into a business, get into an opportunity. There's so many different opportunities on the internet. What I want you to understand, guys, there's so many ways now. It has never been that easy for people to make income on the internet. I think for my lifetime, it's been the easiest now, but yet the principles doesn't change. What you gotta do, it doesn't change. It stays the same, regardless. Okay, regardless of the time frame, the principle stays the same. So, what's going on, Jessica? What's going on, Banyam? So, if you join a business venture, you need to be able to get traffic and leads. That's gonna be your main thing. Until you develop that skill set, there's no reason for you to keep joining the next business, because if you don't know how to drive traffic, you don't know how to get leads, you're always gonna go into the same pattern, joining the next business, but not knowing how to drive traffic and leads. So if I'm gonna join an opportunity, focus on building the skill set. Man, focus on building the skill set. Guys, this stuff can change your life if you allow it to. So many people will say this stuff is fake. They will say whatever in the beginning. That's cool. That's cool. They don't have your dream. They don't know what you know. They're not after what you want. You know, that happens to me in the beginning when I started building. You know, people say, hey, this stuff is a scam. You should have stick with school. But when they start getting results, when you start creating results for yourself, when you start getting results, all the people that used to talk, now they're gonna come back and say, hey, this stuff is real. It can't be, I mean, someone can fake something for, you know, a month or 2 or 6 months, but the hell no way you're gonna be faking something for 4 years, right? It's just impossible, you know? So what I'm saying is that build your skill set. And once you gain that skill set, it's important because you can transfer it anywhere that you go, okay? So if you join into a business, stay learning how do you get traffic. If you're gonna use the internet, learn how do you get traffic to your website. Constantly focus on that. When I built my list of 10,000 people was when I started seeing one of the biggest impact, you know, in any business that I joined to. So focus on how can I build my list of 5,000 people. So if I join a company or business, now your focus must be your customer. How do I get my list of 5,000 people? That's your 5,000 numbers. It's gonna be the hardest part because you just getting started. You don't understand capture page. You don't understand autoresponder. You don't understand some of the stuff, some of the technical stuff that makes it hard, you know? But then when you start getting better, you start understanding those principles, you understand how this stuff works, you start building your list, you get to 5,000 people, what's gonna happen? You're gonna start making money, all right? Things start looking up. Then you get to 10,000 people. You know, a mentor of mine told me that one person on your list is average about $1. Okay, so if you have 5,000 people on your list, you can be making $5K a month. And if you have 10,000, it all depends on how you treat your list. Now, if you just spamming them, you send them a bunch of crap, you know, you don't give them any value, you're more likely never gonna see that number. But if you see them as real people, like those of you that's watching this, you're watching this hangout, this webinar, you are real like me. Right? You're trying to make this stuff happen just like me. You want this stuff for your family just like I do. So as long as I can keep thinking about you the same way I feel about myself, you're good to go. As long as you keep your list in mind, the same way you think about yourself, the same way you're trying to make a better future for your family, you're trying to create a legacy, you're trying to build a true business, a real business, you're trying to give yourself the best. Start thinking about the people that you value the same. Value them the same as you value yourself. As long as you keep that in mind, they're going to be worth gold to you. So you can have a list of 5,000 people and it's making you 15K a month or even more. You know, so as you start growing your list, you're going to start being able to make more money. Okay, so if you focus on these two things that I just gave you, how do I get started? If you keep asking the same question now, yo, Kader, how do I get started? How do I get started? It's a problem. It's a problem. You need to get into action mode. Just stop asking me, how do you get started? Start a YouTube account on your passion. Okay, this is the easiest way I'm giving you to make money right now. Start a YouTube channel on your passion. Monetize the video, the stuff you're gonna be talking about. In the beginning, it will be scary because you're not used to making videos. That's cool, but you're gonna grow in the process. Okay, start giving value, start building a following, and then monetize. Monetize your account, and when you log in, you're gonna see that people start watching ads on your video, and you're gonna see YouTube say, hey, you just made some money. You got some money in your account. That's gonna get you excited. And then you're gonna start learning the process and grow to a whole next level. Now, you know, I can talk about e-commerce, I can talk about email marketing, all this other stuff I've been doing throughout the years, ranking for different product, affiliate marketing. I'm not even gonna go in those directions. I'm just giving anyone who's you brand spanking new, you know, you don't know, you have not done any business, you don't know anything about building a business. I'm just giving you that value, okay? You can go out there and start a YouTube channel. You can go out there and monetize it and speak about the stuff you're already passionate about. Make a 5-minute video every single day and start building a following, giving value and monetize that. Not even on the people that's watching the video, but with Google itself. What's up? Start selling that blue from Walter White fast. Start selling that blue from Walter White. Fastest come up. What blue? All right. So Lindsay say start selling that blue. I'm not sure which blue, but Lindsay sells a lot of stuff. Follow her. She's one of the people. Me and her, we always fighting for #1 spot on YouTube. She's one of my competitor because we know how to do this stuff. You know, we've been doing it for so many years. Sometimes she knocked me out. Sometimes I knock her out on #1 spot on YouTube, and we do that all day. Why? Because it's a skill set. That's what I'm talking about, guys. It's a skill set. I'm getting buff. Yeah, man, I get to work out every single day, man. I got a gym. So I got a gym in-house. I can work out every day, bro, which is awesome. So, you know, I'm probably just going to get even more buff in the next 6 months or so. I don't have to drive to the gym. I have the motivation to just wake up and just walk in the gym, bro. It's pretty awesome, guys. That's what you can do for yourself, man. You know, keep doing this stuff for the next 4 or 5 years. You'll be able to provide for yourself, your family, whatever you want. It's real, guys. It's true. Whatever you want. It might take you, you know, the process might be a little bit longer for you, you know, but you are not denied. Even though you might be in the process, it might take you longer than the average person or some other people. It might look like it's taking them shorter, but you don't know how long they've been fighting. But anyway, my partner is actually calling me right now. We're working on some crazy stuff. For those of you who really want to learn, back. For those of you who actually want to learn new stuff on how to make money online, guys, stay tuned. I'll be bringing much more value. I'm getting settled still. Once I settle, we'll be going into some stuff that's gonna help you do that big time. But anyway, I gotta get back into working on some stuff. So hopefully this video was value to you, and we appreciate the value that's in the comment below. Let me know. All right, can I get into a call at 9 p.m. tonight? Yeah. You know, so it's all about tonight. I'm gonna go on a call and I'm gonna learn a new strategy. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes to this stuff, guys. Say yes when people come up to me and say, Kader, man, I found a new way. I'm crushing it right now. I have a partner of mine who killed it last month. And he came up to me and said, hey, Kader, man, I got a new way right now. I'm literally spending $100 and I'm making $1,000. You know, I mean, for a lot of people that does Facebook ads, you always want to get, you know, 100% ROI, you know, as much as you can get 200%. But that's 1,000% ROI, man. So when I heard that, it was like, dude, that is crazy. Is that even real? You know, what's going on? So tonight, I'm actually going to go on a live, and you know, it's gonna be a secluded, it's not open to everybody, but I'm gonna go and learn what the heck they're doing. So It's always be open. Be open to opportunity. You know, be open to opportunity. It might be something that might make a life change in my business. So I'm gonna go and learn and see what they doing and see how I can implement that stuff in my business. And you know, guys, like I said, all those advice I give you, I'm doing them daily and I take them myself. But anyway, guys, appreciate you guys logging in. So comment below if you find any value, and if you would love to learn what I'm learning right now, I promise you, get on my list, go on my YouTube, subscribe. If you're on Facebook, subscribe to my page so you can get notified the next time I'm live, and I'll be sharing what this stuff is gonna be about, what we're learning and what we make it happen. And then if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can get content, more content. And if you're interested in the future, I'll let you guys know more about it. I highly believe that I go by this theory. It's called the LDTD formula. It's to learn something, do it, teach it, and then do it some more so that you can master it. Okay, so learn some, do some, teach some, do some. So that's doing it some more. That's why I don't teach stuff that I don't know. I go and learn it. Like this stuff that I'm telling you about right now, I'm going to go and I'm going to learn it. After I learn it, I'm going to come back, I'll teach it to you guys. If I'm making money, it's working for me, I'm going to teach it to you. I'm going to learn it, I'm going to do it, make some money myself. I'm going to come back, I'm going to teach it to you, and I'm going to stay in the game, keep mastering it until I take it to a whole next level. Okay, so if you follow this principle, you follow this formula, there's no way you're going to fail. Anyway, guys, that was Kader. Check with you guys later. Booyah!